you, we're going to be installing an interconnected smoke detector from a single station smoke detector, and both of them will be interconnected. Here in the country I was born in, we use 14 American wire gauge on 15 amps, 12 American wire gauge on 20 amps. Black is live, white is neutral, the bare or the green is the ground. Red and blue are also live colors. However, you may find white live in a switch loop, and also in a 220-240 volt circuit where the unit does not require a neutral. So I'll show you how to wire interconnected smoke detector from a smoke detector that's single station and make both of them interconnected. If you look closely, the wire mold boxes and the Romex wire is made here in the country I was born in. That's a nice thing to see. Okay, so we'll drill our hole here to bring our wire through. Okay, I'll take my keyhole saw and I will open that hole up so I can get my Romex connector through there. Make sure I connect the fix in there. Okay, so we'll get our wire mold box out of our box here. Little thing out of the back here. We'll put our easy snap in Romex connector. See those little tabs there? Just snaps in like this. Well, it's not going to go, so I'll tap it on from up here. There. Okay, so we got our connector on here. We'll poke our 12-3 through the hole. Kind of a long drop down into the cellar, so I'll feed it down this way. This way it won't get all twisted up either. Take my knife, I'll just rip my end here. Okay, I'll stick my Romex in the Romex connector here, bring in what I need to hook up the detector. I'll bring one more in. Like this. Screw our box down. We'll get one up here. I put a washer on this one to ground the box. Make sure you get all the debris off here. Okay, we will put our ground wire to the box here. Make our loop the direction that the screw turns. Around here, I'll get under this washer. Close the loop all the way around so it makes a good solid connection to the metal. Okay, now let's push that back off our way there. Okay, we don't have to open any openings here, so we just stick our box up here like this. Line our holes up. Screws here. Okay, I'll make sure all the screws are snug. Okay, we're in the track all the way around here. I get my wire strippers. I'll strip the ends of my wires here. We use our number 10 or our number 12 notch here. Okay, this is our tail that goes to the smoke detector. We'll strip these wires a little longer so we can get a nice wrap around the solid wire. And this is the orange one that's capped from the factory. So I cut that off here. And that's capped for using on a single station. So we will hook our wires up one at a time here. We'll get our black wire, we'll get our insulation up to the bottom there. We'll wrap our stranded wire around the solid wire like that, get them even at the end there. Put our wire nut on. We'll do the same with our white wire. Get our insulation at the top like that, and wrap it around so our strands are even with the solid wire at the end. We'll put our wire nut on. And this is our trip wire to make all the other smoke detectors go off if one goes off. So we'll get our insulation even there at the bottom. We'll wrap our strands around the solid wire like this. Put our wire nut on. Okay, now we can fold our wires back into our box here. Bring them down. Get them back into the box here. You don't want to puncture the insulation on the wire. I just fold it down in so it goes into the box. We'll get our detector and put it on the box. Okay, so we'll find a set of holes to put it on. Okay, so we'll use this one. And then make sure it's not going to hit the wires. And we'll use this one down here. Everything was pinched. This plug plugs into the back of the smoke detector like this here. You just line the little key up, snap it in like that, and the detector just goes on the box like that, and you just turn it. And to activate the battery, we'll just pull that out, and we got our downstairs connection all done. we're going to drill some holes. There's no wires on the other side, and there's a wire here. So I have to drill way up in here so I don't hit that wire. And I'll come around and straight over to this box. Okay, so we don't have any more room in these Wagos here. So we are going to have to take these off. I'm not going to throw those Wagos away because I can use them somewhere else. There's wire in the way here, so I'm going to have to into this bottom one here. Drill a hole through here. There's no wires in there anywhere. Yeah, make sure your holes are 1.25 inches up from your studs to meet code. But down here they're not going to be sheetrocking or anything. Well, I just had that connector right in my hand about 2 minutes ago. Now I have absolutely no clue where it is. But you know what? I'm not going to frustrate. I'm just going to throw this garbage away. I'm just going to have to dig around until I find it. And here it is. Nope, that's not it. But it doesn't pay to frustrate, so you know what? I'm going to just pause the camera and go look. So I just forgot to put it in my pocket, that's all. So it was right downstairs. Okay, I gotta get a ground screw in here because the original contractor did not ground the box. So I'm gonna put my Romex into this box here. I wanted to put it in the top, but there's wires in the way, and these screws here would hit the wires, so I had to put it in the bottom. Close the screw around the loop. And I'll tighten the screw up. When I'm done, I'll bring the camera up and I'll show you up close everything. Nice brand new Quinn pliers. I got them at Harbor Freight, and I'm going to see how I like them. Okay, I'll cut it off about right here. Okay, we got a good solid connection now. We got our box grounded the way it should be. Okay, now we'll get our blacks together. Okay, so we will get our insulation even at the bottom here like this. We'll twist our two together like that. Bring our third one in, get the insulation even at the bottom there. We'll clip them off so they're even on the ends there. And next we'll do our white wires. Get the insulation even at the bottom there. I'll start twisting my first two together. Bring my third one down. Insulation even at the bottom, twist it in so it's even. I'll clip them so they're all even on the bottom here. And I'll clip our red wire back. This is our trip wire to make the other detector ring if one goes off. I'll bring the camera up close so you can see the twists. Okay, so I'll put our new end on here. I'll strip these wires back a little bit further so we get a nice wrap around the solid wires. I'll clip off our single station cap off for that. Okay, so we'll take a smaller wire nut. We'll put our red tripwire and the orange together like this here. Twist our strands around like that. I'll bring the camera up close and show you how I do that. So I'll put my smaller cap on the red wire here. Okay, so we can get this one up out of our way up in here. Okay, now we can hook our black, get our insulation even at the top there, and we'll get our strands up here. We'll wrap it around the twisted here and get our strands even at the top there, and our insulation is even at the bottom. And we'll stick our wire nut on. And we'll do the same with our white. I'll get the insulation even at the top, bring our strands down and get our strands wrapped around the solid piece and get it down at the bottom where it's even, and the insulation's even up here, and our strand is wrapped around the solid wire and it's even at the bottom. Okay, now we can fold our wires back into our box, get it back in out of the way here. I want to make sure our wires aren't going to get pinched anywhere here, so I'll get this ground wire back. And I twist this cap so the wings are sideways, so it makes more room in the box, so I can get back more flat to the box there. There's our blacks, they're back further. I'll bring our white down this way. I'll fold them so that, I want to get them so that they're not, I have room. I want to make sure nothing gets pinched. I'm going to put the cap down at the bottom here, so I'll fold it up this way and put it in this way. And I want to make sure that screw isn't in the way of anything there. And I'll fold my red wire up, get it back in here where it's out of the way of everything. Okay, that screw's not going to hit a wire, that screw's not going to hit a wire. Now we can put our ring back up on here like this. And now we can plug our detector in. That little key here lines up with this little notch there and just snaps in like that, and hear it click. So now I just put it in on our box, turn it and make sure it's set in place. Okay, I'm going to go up as high as I can and get a staple in here. to get that up there with a ladder, and I do not have a ladder, and you can't do what you can't do, so I'll have to do that off camera when we bring a ladder down here. So I'll be putting a couple more staples going up the side there off camera. Alrighty, so that is how to wire from a single station smoke detector and making two interconnected smoke detectors from that one single station smoke detector. Here in the country I was born in, apartments are required to have smoke detectors in the hallway in front of the bedrooms, and one in each bedroom, and one in the cellar. And it's better to have them all interconnected, so if one goes off, all of them beep. Peace. Thanks for watching.